Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NMWatch and we are back with the full review of this Merkur Big Eye Chronograph. Right, so I've borrowed this watch from my buddy, a viewer of the channel, Mr. Ong. Right, thank you very much, Mr. Ong, for lending me your precious piece. And yeah, it's quite an interesting one because you can't buy this from Merkur official store on AliExpress, and even the seller on AliExpress who sold this watch, they no longer sell this watch. So I'm sorry to say that I'm reviewing a watch that you can't buy anymore. So yeah, and yeah, that's quite annoying, but at the same time it is an interesting thing. So let's cue the intro. Alright guys, so welcome back to my review of this Merkur Chronograph Big Eye. Right, so I have the dimensions. Let's do the dimensions a bit. So I've done the the caliper check and everything during my initial unboxing video. So this is the spec, 38 millimeters in diameter from here to here, 14 millimeters in thickness, including that domed. There's one single dome sapphire crystal. I think it's a double dome sapphire crystal because you can't see any distortion on the dial. So double dome sapphire crystal, and together with this customized display case back. Right, so that is 14 millimeters. Lug to lug from here is 46.3 millimeters and a lug width of 20 millimeters. So such a very how would say this, strap monster lug width here at 20 millimeters. I just love it when watches are using 20 millimeters of lug width. Right, so in the back we have this beautifully done mechanical chronograph Seagull ST1901. Right, so you can see that the balance wheel is spinning there, and such a beautiful movement. So if you guys know your ST19 chronograph movement, it is basically a Venus, I think, yeah, Venus movement, and was, the toolings and everything was sold to the Chinese and they made their own movement. Right, so this is a very fun movement to look at, and such a beautiful, right, so such a beautiful movement to look at. Right, so I've had my Saint Martin chronograph, of course, and it is also using the exact same movement, but Saint Martin never produces a version that has a display case back. And I think they should have made a version with a display case back because it is a stunning movement to look at. Right, so you know what, let's just spin and hand wind it and see the movement. Right, so let's just see the when we engage the chronograph, what happened. Right, so this is the chronograph pusher. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Yep, you can see that there's a lever here that pushes all the chronograph, and the chronograph hands is running. Right, so and when we stop the chronograph button pusher, right, so this clutch disengage and we reset the chronograph hand. Yep, that is how the mechanism works from the behind. Right, so I've never done that before in my previous reviews, but yeah, it is still a very interesting to look at and to geek out. Right, so let's go to the front. So we have a beautifully done vertical brush finishing on the side with this very important, right, so drill lugs on this side, and you can see the case finishing is vertical, brush finishing is vertical, and yeah, at the same this side also is finished in vertical brush finishing, and on top we have a polished surface. Right, so because the lack of polished surface, so you don't really need to wipe this thing off, but for the sake of this review I will of course do a little bit of wiping to show you the case design and this double, what do you call this, double slope or double ring bezel design, which is very cool in my opinion. And we have this double dome sapphire crystal, which is very cool because we rarely see that kind of bezel here. Right, so this is not a 2-piece construction. I think this is 1, 2, 3-piece construction, mid case, case back, and also the bezel. And at the front we have a matte black dial with that what do you call this, vintage loom style indices, which are of course printed, and those looms, right, sorry, the indices, right, are all done in Arabics. And I know guys, it looks cool in my opinion, albeit with this number 2 and the number 4 is a bit truncated, and yeah, I don't really mind it, so because yeah, it looks interesting. Right, so of course I just show you guys the pushers and the minute counter here, this is of course a 30 minutes totalizer. This is the reset button, and the second hands is on the 9 o'clock, right? So let's just move the hands away. Let's just do that 10-10, right, like so. And you can see that the Merkur printing is written in very quite a bit a dark gray here, and I don't really know why they do that. Maybe because, you know, to make it look cleaner, but I would appreciate if they just put a white printing to, you know, to balance out, to make sure that it is the same color as this arrow marker, right? So this arrow marker is basically I may be a trademark. I'm not really sure, but these are the, you know, the official. It mentions when you have this arrow marker, means that it is being issued by the MOD, which is not the case in this Merkur. So I'm not really sure whether it is legal or illegal to put that, but yeah, still it is what it is, right? So minute totalizer here, we have this quite a small totalizer hand in red. So I wish that is loomed, because during when we do the loom check later on, this 5, 10, 15 minutes totalizer is all loom. So I don't really understand why they didn't loom that that minute counter. So yeah, that's that. And of course we have a simple pencil hand style our minute hands, and this what do you call this, reverse pencil style our hands. And we have this lollipop second hand with this red color tip, which looks really cool, because we already have red here, and we have another one red here. So yeah, it makes it a little bit more balanced, is in my opinion, right? So the big eye comes from this 30 minutes totalizer design here, which is, you know, I think they mimic a certain Breguet design. I'm not really sure, I don't really remember which model are we talking about, but yeah, still it looks interesting, right? So because, you know, there's one more brand that is using the big eye version, big eye design, which is the Longines big eye. And yeah, I think, I don't know guys, I love that design as well, but yeah, still this is quite unique in my opinion, right? So let's just stop the movement and see this chronogram jumps. Boom. Yep, that is very cool. All right, so of course this is a hand wind movement. Oh, sorry, I haven't put that. So you can hand wind it. So the hand wind is very easy to use, because the crown is quite big, at maybe around 7 millimeters, I think. So that is why I just love this one, because it is very easy to wind, because you have to wind quite a lot on this one, maybe around 60 or 70 times before the spring, you know, the spring compact, and you can't really hand wind it anymore, right? So 40 hours I think of power reserve. So yeah, it is enough, because you know what, for me, I have quite a large collection, watch collection right now. So I don't really use my watch the whole day. So normally what I do is I wear this from like 7 to 12 p.m. before switching to other watch. But yeah, still, if this is your daily watch, so you might really need to top up the power reserve every single day, right? So but it is easy to do, because this hand winding is just a pleasure to do, right? So that's that. So the strap that was supplied by Merkur, this is very nice. What do you call this? Not velvet, right? So suede, right? So suede leather on the top, and we have a genuine leather. It's written here genuine leather. I'm not really sure, but yeah, still it is very soft out of the box with these quick release pins, right? So we even have a Merkur stamp at the back, right? So, and a Merkur signed buckle here, Merkur watch group, right? So, and we have a signed Merkur logo here, which is interesting, because the version that is sold by Merkur official store on AliExpress right now, they don't have I think the strap, they still have that FOD logo, and they have an FOD logo on the crown. So which is you know what, it's quite annoying for me, because if you want to go for Merkur on every single sign, right? So yeah, I forgot to mention that these pushers, right? So you can see that there is this concentric pattern here on the pushers, which is very cool, rather than leaving it untreated, such as, you know, polished surface with that will scratch from time to time. So that is why I prefer this this design. And of course it looks like a piston from here, right? So maybe in the future Merkur should do a bullhead pusher style, but yeah, still that is one to let's just charge the loom a bit and see how it looks like. And you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, sorry about that. And this is how it looks on the lume front, right? So it's of course featuring a vintage C3 Super Luminova or already old radium lume, so it is not going to be that strong, but still, if you charge it properly, it will stay all night long. And you see there on the sun 30 minutes totalizer, the hands is not lume, so yeah, that is, I know guys, so that's just weird for me. Right, so let's just put it on the wrist, and before we do that, let's do a quick swatch check. Today I'm wearing my Saint Martin SN023, and you guys know what watch this is homaging, so I'm not gonna be talking about that, but of course I've done an unboxing or first look video of this particular piece, and let's see how this Merkur Chronograph Big Eye looks on my 6.75 or 17 centimeters inch wrist. So I'm on the third hole, so this strap is good for maybe for people up to maybe 7.5 inch wrist, so that is okay, not that bad. And yeah, this is how it looks. Very, very nice case design. And yeah, we have that deluxe is, we have a turn down here, so it's very, very cool, so easy to use. And yeah, I just love how this thing looks, right? So shame that you can't buy the exact same watch on AliExpress, but yeah, still, if you can find one, you know what, get it. All right, so get it. Maybe it will cost you about close to $300, but yeah, still, I know guys, if you do think that it is worth it, right? So, and of course we've got that travel case, which is very, very cool. And yeah, that's all about it guys. So I have to return this watch to my buddy Mr. Ong later on, but yeah, still, thank you very much Mr. Ong for lending me this awesome watch, and I'll see you soon, right? So I'll see you soon to return this watch, right? So anyway, if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.